Oh, look what I learned in the PE lesson. Shall I show you?
Okay, if you really want to, you can show me.
Yeah, I want to. Look.
What are you showing me?
Oh, how to throw and catch. But look, it's the beginning of juggling. Look, and you can build another ball.
Are you need to finish, or are you going to carry on?
And I can do this as well.
That's great.
And I can bounce, catch. And I learned this one as well. Look, you could try it.
Oh, you keep going. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm better than I was in the lesson. Would you like a go? Ooh. Would you like a go? Hello? This is like mystery. Oh, he's not here anymore.
Are you still here?
I'm still here, yeah. I thought you might have a go.
No, I'm okay. Can you just go now?
Oh, okay.
Hello, Palm Academy, and welcome to today's assembly. You would have just seen me and Mr. Sharman in the PE lesson, and I'm just going to share my screen so we can have a look at what the content of today's assembly will be about. So today's assembly is on respect, to understand what respect is and why it's important to be respectful. Now, what is respect? Now, we hear this word in school all the time, and we talk about it all the time, saying that the teachers need to be respectful to you, and you need to be respectful to the teacher. Now, you would have seen parts of my behaviour were very disrespectful to Mr. Sharman. Which parts of my behaviour were really disrespectful to Mr. Sharman? Did I treat him with respect? How did it make you feel when I behaved like that to Mr. Sharman? You know, it must have been quite difficult for you to watch me behave not very nice to Mr. Sharman. I know I wasn't very kind to him, and I didn't really watch him. How do you think it made you feel? How do you think Mr. Sharman felt when he was trying to show me his throwing skills? Do you think he was happy with the way I behaved towards him? Let's find out.
Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and keeping safe. As you can see from the video, it is important to value and respect someone's learning and achievements. I felt at the beginning very excited and happy to show Mr. Swy's mystery something that I had learnt. However, in the end, I left feeling sad, hurt, and upset. Take care, and I hope to all see you very soon. Bye for now.
Hello again. Now, you probably saw and heard how Mr. Sharman was very, very upset by the way I treated him. He said he was upset, he was sad, and he said that I did not value or respect what he was doing. Now, how did it make you feel the way I treated Mr. Sharman? Did it make you feel embarrassed? Did it make you feel sad? Did it make you feel ashamed of my behaviour? Or a little bit nervous because you were unsure why I was acting like that? Now, remember, respect showing someone respect is showing them how much you value them. You must listen to their ideas and beliefs and give value to them, even if we disagree with what they're doing. Okay? When we don't show respect, we hurt other people's feelings. And you can see there, we show them how much we value them, we listen to their ideas and the beliefs, and we give value to them, even if we disagree. And and we don't want to appear rude to other people when we're being disrespectful. And in school, you must always be respectful to each other. So the school staff will always be respectful to you, and you should always be respectful to the school staff. You should always be respectful to everyone else outside of school as well. Now, who should we respect? Okay. Now, respect is a way that we can also describe behavior towards adults, people older than us, or people in positions of authority. So some people that are in charge. Okay. What adults do you think you should respect? Okay. What adults do you think you should respect? What responsibilities come with this respect? Okay. So who do you think you should respect? What adults do you think you should respect? Let's have a quick think there. Okay. Who should you respect in your life? Which adults do you think you should respect in your life? Because, you know, we should all respect the children and your peers in your class, but which adults should you respect? Should we have a look at some? So we've got the police officer. Okay. They're responsible for ensuring that we are safe on the streets and in our homes. They put their own lives at risk every day and make decisions that affect the lives of others. Many people respect the job the police do. Such respect brings great responsibility. Do you respect the police? They do a really, really difficult job and they hold lots of responsibility. Let's have a look at another profession or another adult. The surgeon. Okay. Surgeons can hold your life in their hands, which is a tremendous responsibility. We must have complete trust in their judgment and ability. The surgeon gains respect for this. Do you respect surgeons, doctors, nurses? Okay, they do a really important job. Let's have a look at another adult that you might respect. The teacher. Now, we all know lots of teachers. Now, most of you will respect many of your teachers. Why? This is because you can trust them, because they are generally fair. Also, they show respect to you and they are willing to spend time helping you learn new skills. With trust comes responsibility. Okay? So we, like I said before, all the school staff, the LSAs, the dinner ladies, we all respect you and we should expect some respect back from the children that we teach. Let's have a look at the next adult. Probably the most important, parents or carers, okay, or your grandparents. Now, your parents and carers have a huge responsibility because generally they guide you through your life and they teach you lots of things like right from wrong, you know, even the simplest things of like putting your clothes on, brushing your teeth, just everything that they do for you. So you should respect them, okay? Are there any other adults that you can think of that you could respect? Who else do you respect in your life that are adults? For example, it could be your neighbour you might respect. You know, I respect my postman who comes every day, no matter what the weather is, and make sure I get my mail. You know, who else do you respect? So what does being respectful look like? Okay, so I'm going to show you some pictures on the slide. How are the people in this slide being respectful to each other? So the first picture is two females talking to each other. The second picture is a man talking to a boy. And the third picture is two boys standing next to each other. Are they all being respectful to each other? What do you think? Yeah, if you look at picture number one, it looks like there's two people looking at each other, giving eye contact, just having a conversation. They look like they're enjoying each other's company, probably talking to each other. They look very respectful. Okay, and you got another side, got question number two. It looks like maybe a teacher who's talking to one of his students, asking to do something, or maybe the child is helping out the teacher with carrying the books. They look like they're being very respectful to each other. And number three is like two friends just hanging out or playing in the playground, look like having lots of fun. So being respectful can look like very different things. Okay. Yeah, it can look completely different. Are you respectful? Do you sometimes feel like you're in those kind of situations, playing with your friends, having a talk with someone, or helping out the teacher? Okay, so for the next bit, I'm going to read you a story. Okay, and every time you hear the word respect, I want you to give a thumbs up. Okay, every time you hear the word respect, I want you to give the thumbs up. Now, the story is called The Lion, the Mosquito, and the Mouse. Okay. Now, this story is a fable involving a lion and his meeting with two small creatures in his kingdom. Okay. Now, let's start. The Lion King expected nothing less than total respect. All the animals of the savannah should respect the Lion King. If the elephant or the rhino see him crouching in the bush, they do not forget to run past, bowing their heads in respect. The zebra and the giraffe respect him, and even the hippo stays away, out of respect. When he goes down to drink at the water, respect is great. Respect is important. So the Lion King was very angry when a silly little creature decided to show him very little respect. One day the lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. All of a sudden he heard a bzzz. A mosquito buzzed around his ears and even stung him on the nose. The Lion King snapped at the horrid little traitor, and doing so, bit his tongue. Oh, that hurt! And in an attempt to chase the mosquito away, he struck at him with his mighty paw, with such a blow that would fell a gazelle, but he slipped through his claws and laughed at the Lion King. No respect. Oh, great Lion King, said the mosquito, bow your head before me in respect. I, the mosquito, have defeated you in battle. The Lion King roared an almighty roar and sent the buffalo and the giraffe galloping across the savannah plains with the utmost respect. Laughing, the mosquito flew backwards into a gigantic spider's web. The spider, showing respect to his king, swallowed the wretched insect in one gulp. Some while later, the Lion King lay asleep again in the forest. A lot of sleeping, this lion does. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Roused from his nap, the Lion King laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. Spare me, begged the poor mouse. Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you. The lion was amused to think that a mouse could ever help him. But he was generous, respectful, and as the mouse had shown such respect, he let the mouse go. What do you think is going to happen? Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. Can you do a big roar? The more his limbs struggled, the more he became entangled. A hyena came by and saw the Lion King in his sorry trap. He cackled with his ugly voice and said disrespectfully, in the morning the men shall come over and throw their spears into your side. Then we shall have to find a new king. Towards morning, The Lion King had almost given up hope when he heard a little voice. "My king," it said, "at last I may be service to you." Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. "You laughed when I said I would repay you," said the mouse. "Now you see even a mouse can help a lion." And so that is a story of how a king of the jungle came to respect those who respected him, no matter how small they were, because sometimes the smallest of those among us have the advantage over the mighty and the strong. Remember, respect is important, and we all should respect each other. Now, on reflection, remember, respect cannot be learned, purchased, or acquired. It can only be earned. Okay? And I want you to think about how you can respect each other when you're at home, when you're at school, when you're outside of your house and maybe going to somewhere else. Okay? How you can respect each other no matter who the other person is. Okay? Make sure we're just generally nice to each other. Okay? Okay. And I'll see you next time for your assembly. Okay. Hope everyone's doing great, and see you later. Bye bye.